Have you ever had a neighbor who got on your last nerve? I know you have. We all have. For some, though, that neighbor can be a constant fly in the ointment. One that annoys you, makes your life an absolute nightmare, and when that happens, a backyard brawl is coming. At the confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The Pitt Panthers have a unique setup, sharing a field with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I can tell you, the convergence of three rivers, it's one of the most scenic, beautiful stadiums in college football. Acrisure hosts 68,000 strong. The Pitt Panthers looking to have a great season and make that home field a true advantage again this year. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Mountaineers ready to kick it away first. The returner will field it and bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So the Pitt Panthers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Last time these two got together, it was the Mountaineers winning a thriller.
Man, they've been eating pepperoni rolls for a year in West Virginia after that close win last year, David.
And West Virginia did such a great job a year ago, keeping their composure. This is a big game, a lot of emotions, have to learn to handle it. Let's see if Pitt's ready for the moment.
On the ground, it's Turner. Hard running there. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The offense changing the play. Give to the running back. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Could not make his way to the corner.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Finding some room. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they certainly finished it in style with a 71-yard touchdown run. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Mountaineers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Hawkins from the gun on third down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That's reeled in. It's Hicks. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
Caught over the middle. It's Kenton. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Turner. Got a little grass. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It is good! And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Just a little off. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Got it behind the line. It's Cook. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. Hauls it in. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
They'll run the option. There's a crease. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Hawkins. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your game.
Touchdown, West Virginia. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Quarterback making checks. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The kick is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Back to the ground with the running back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside, it's Cook. So many rivalries built on proximity, and Pitt and West Virginia have been squaring off in their backyard since 1895.
And it's just crazy to think about. A rivalry that goes that far back, so close to each other, it means so much for a year of bragging rights, Paul.
Well, and the hate started in 1895, and every single year, every time these two teams play, you just see that on the field.
Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. On the run, it's Turner. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the first down. This time he wants to throw. That's caught. It's Hicks. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Got a little might have a chance. Picks up the first down. Past the 20. Touchdown, Panther! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. The run inside. It's Cook. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeper. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tempo and overdrive. Throwing, Hawkins. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Hawkins from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. The big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Michael Hawkins. Firing to the right, complete. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's right. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to take off. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Pitt calls it second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On the snap, it's Turner. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Running behind that left side. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Buys a little extra time. First down and more. Oh, a lot of space. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 5 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with the Mountaineers head coach. Coach is understandably frustrated right now. They brought this running back in for big-time performances like this, but he has struggled turning over the ball, trailing here in this game. They have got to get a more steady performance from their running back in this moment. See how he starts the second half, and I'll keep you posted down here on the field. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Strachan. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Gonna run it. It's Turner. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give to the lone running back. Could be an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the bill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Looking for a gap. It's right. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to...
Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Here comes the two-point try. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Fires to the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go play action with Hawkins. Finds his man. It's Ball. On the move at the 30. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Run in the red zone. It's Cook. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Takes a handoff. It's right. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Pitt calls it second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Trying to keep the drive alive. Here's a little room there. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And that's the challenge.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. He smashes his way through again. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Going to the run, it's Ballard. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of...
And, guys, they are going to line up for the field goal here. I thought they might go for it in this situation. Oh, the fake, and he wants to throw. And they're not going to pick up the first down on the fake field goal. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. Hawkins. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brake. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, West Virginia. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Looking for space. It's right. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll run it again. Makes him talk to the hand. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Maybe a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the single back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking.
There he goes. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to run, it's Ballard. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. It was the first college football game ever broadcast on the radio, and across all manner of airwaves in this one, it is Pitt who emerges victorious in the backyard brawl. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.